Located in the central coastal region of Vietnam, Quang Tri province enjoys great advantages of traffic, natural resources, geographical location, and the people. Struggling through difficulties, the people of Quang Tri are determined to develop the province based on three main pillars: industry, construction, agriculture, and tourism services. Favorable geographical location. The province has a coastline of 75 kilometers in the east, bordering Savanakhet and Salavan provinces of Laos, and is known as a traffic hub connecting important national routes in the Greater Mekong sub-region. This is the bridgehead on the 1,450-kilometer east-west economic corridor linking Myanmar, Thailand, and Laos through Lao Bao International Border Gate to Cửa Việt Port and soon Mỹ Thủy Port, which can receive ships of up to 100,000 DWT. Compared to other seaports in the central region, Cửa Việt and Mỹ Thủy are closest to the sea route connecting the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, and are the transport hub for the whole central and southern regions of Laos and northeastern part of Thailand. Regarding aviation, Quang Tri is also only 1 hour from Đồng Hới and Phú Bài airports in Thừa Thiên Huế and 3 hours from Da Nang International Airport. Quang Tri Airport has been included in the National Air Traffic Development Plan until 2030, and the construction will soon be kick-started. The convenience of road, rail, sea and air is the ideal condition for investors to join us to develop Quang Tri based on three pillars. The industrial pillar, breakthrough for development. We will promote the advantage of being one of the few provinces that have both border economic zones and coastal economic zones. These are the Quang Tri Southeast Economic Zone and the Lao Bao Special Economic Trade Zone. Quang Tri Southeast Economic Zone, the bridgehead of the production and supply chain on the East-West Economic Corridor, is among the most competitive economic zones in the central region. The biggest advantage of this economic zone is that it runs 30 kilometers along the coast and close to the National Route Number 1, highways, and the North-South Railway. Taking the advantage of the two routes to Lao Bao and La Lei International Border Gates, we will focus on developing supporting industrial parks, linking La Lei Border Gate Economic Zone with Southeast Economic Zone and Mỹ Thủy Seaport to form the second Trans-Asian Economic Corridor, running parallel to the East-West Economic Corridor. In the near future, Quang Tri will be one of the most ideal places for investors to set up factories, since production here is more competitive as it takes less time and lower transport costs for products to penetrate major domestic markets, the markets of central and southern Laos, northeastern Thailand, or international markets. Quang Tri can also become a new clean energy hub in the central region, since the province receives natural gas from Bảo Vàng field, which is 100 kilometers offshore, and in the near future is Canbo gas field, 65 kilometers offshore, having the largest reserve so far. This is the energy source for gas power plants and create favorable condition for the development of the gas industry in the central region. With strong southwest wind from March to September and 5 to 6 hours of sunshine per day, Quang Tri is also an ideal place for investment in the solar and wind energy generation sector. In the agricultural pillar, the foundation of the economy, we prioritize high-tech agriculture, organic agriculture, allowing clean products to join the value chains. In recent years, we have built brand name for many typical products such as Quang Tri pepper, Khe Sanh coffee, Zoling watermelon, and Quang Tri organic rice. With this orientation, investors can join us to develop organic agriculture and export to domestic and international markets. Quảng Trị is also one of the leading provinces in the country in terms of sustainable forest management and forest certification, which offer investors opportunities to turn Quảng Trị into a center for raw material supply and planted forest processing in the central region and the country. Quảng Trị has a lot of potential for nature tourism and culture tourism, with famous historic sites such as Hiền Lương Bến Hải Historical Relic Site, Quảng Trị Ancient Citadel, Vịnh Mốc Tunnels, and Vĩnh Linh Tunnel Village. Therefore, Quảng Trị is known as the most vivid museum of revolutionary war relics, a famous brand name for tourist attraction. Quảng Trị has many beautiful beaches, especially Cửa Tùng, the Queen of Beaches, while Cửa Việt Beach will soon become an attractive tourist destination. Quảng Trị also has many cultural and spiritual relics, traditional folk festival, and special revolutionary festival such as Sắc Tứ Tịnh Quang Pagoda and Our Lady of Lavang Pilgrimage Center with religious legends, and festivals such as Lantern Festival on Thạch Hãn River, the For Peace in Quảng Trị Festival. Besides tourism, we're working to attract investors to develop Lao Bảo Special Economic Trade Zone in association with Urban Development Orientation, Cross-Border Trade and Logistics Services to form a border trade zone, a transshipment hub for countries in the Greater Mekong sub-region. Reform for better competitiveness. Despite many difficulties, the vision for development and the will and aspiration to prosper make us more determined to create more opportunities and favorable conditions than ever before for investors through the synchronous implementation of many reforms. As a result, the current Provincial Competitiveness Index of Quảng Trị is 4 places higher than 2 years ago and 5 places higher than that in 2017, showing the tremendous efforts for administrative reform to create an attractive and competitive business and investment environment.
The provincial leaders at all levels are always there to help businesses solve difficulties. Specific policies have been issued to ensure investment projects implemented as scheduled. We always welcome investors and are committed to offer them the most favorable conditions and support.
We are aware that protecting investors' interests is as important as protecting the province's interests, since the growth of business will make Quảng Trị develop. Therefore, investors, please come to Quảng Trị and join us in realizing the vision, turning Quảng Trị into a high average development level province by 2025 and belong to the group of better provinces of the country by 2030. Welcome to Quảng Trị.